August 15th, that's when the state stops accepting applications for that federal rental assistance program. The governor clearly taking another clear shot at Joe Biden and his administration for what he says is a program that tries to give people an incentive not to work.
We still have too many people in our state that are being paid not to work.
The governor says he is ordering the state of Mississippi to back out of the federal government's emergency rental assistance program, arguing the emergency of the pandemic is over.
Today, the program is essentially, if for whatever reason you can't or don't want to pay your rent or utility bill, that the taxpayers will pay them for you.
While the federal program continues, Reeves argues it is hindering the state's ability to get people back to work.
I think it will encourage individuals that perhaps are currently getting their rent paid for up to 15 months. It will encourage them that at the point at which that no longer is being paid, that it's going to encourage them and incentivize them to get back into the workforce.
Since the pandemic program started, the state says it has received more than 86,000 applications and approved close to 37,000 requests. The governor says that program has given people an incentive not to return to the workforce, and starting August 15th, the state stops accepting applications for that federally funded program.
Obviously, this is a political move on the part of the governor.
Democrat State Senator John Horhn from Jackson says it is a bad idea to end the program. So far, more than $200 million, he says, has been spent or allocated for rental assistance, and some people need that money.
We don't need to politicize the working poor. We don't need to politicize the poor. And we don't need to politicize landlords who are justifiably trying to be paid for rent that they're owed.
The governor says those people who get their applications in before the 15th and are eligible can still enter the program. Senator Horhn says the state still has about $160 million of that federal money to spend in these programs. The governor says if they don't use it, they'll send it back to the federal government. Live at the state capitol, Scott Simmons, 16 WAPT News.